Oh, this video is about using Rhino to create NASA Almond. So first thing, we're gonna use Python script to create ellipse. So, which is in the tool. Let me open again. It's in the tool, Python script, and edit. And this is the old code I created. So let's create a new one. Empty script. Okay, so the first thing is Rhino itself has a lot of syntax, so I want to import the Rhino syntax. So something like this. So import Rhino. It's called Rhino script syntax as. I rename it as RS so it's easier, it's shorter. And we're gonna use the library, the math library too. So import math too. And the first thing we're gonna do, create the first kind of ellipse, which. So we create a function. Input will be d, t, and t fact. T fact is a factor that changes the shifting the ellipse through the x-axis. And here is equation for this kind of ellipse. X, y, and z. That and double star in Python means square. And square root, and see t fact is changing the position in x, and we can draw ellipse using this command, add ellipse 3 point, and you can go to help to see what kind of parameter does this function need here. There are two different kind of drawing ellipse, and first one requires a plane and radius, you require plane first, and I found second one is easier because it just requires center point, second point, and third point, which is on the y-axis or on the y-axis or on the axis. And here's parameters and examples. So we need to create center, second, third points, and something like this. X will be the center, y will be second point will be on the y-axis, and the third point will be z-axis. So add this in there. So this is the first function about the first ellipse, and let's go ahead and create the second kind of ellipse, which is this. Notice it has two more parameters in there, which is the effect and the effect. And similarly, here is a function for here's a function for x, y, and z, and same as the first kind of ellipse. Second, center, second, third, and Rhino 3 point. Add ellipse 3 point. So it'll give you the second kind of ellipse. Okay, so now we're gonna create ellipse using these two functions. First thing, we're gonna define the constant d as this, and we're gonna draw the first part of the almond first. And in order to create, and correspondingly t will become this constant. In order to create surface, we need the t point of two ends to join the surface. So the tip of the almond will be something like this. Notice I used add point, the command add point, and if you go to help and say add point, it'll give you need x, y, and z coordinates to draw the point. Okay, that's that. And we're going to draw two special kind of ellipse, two special single ellipse first. Which is t fact at 2.77975 and t fact equals to 0.95. And we're calling the first kind of ellipse function. Now we're gonna draw 10 ellipse, 10 first kind of ellipse 1. Comes like this. So we're doing a for loop and decrement t fact to draw the first kind of ellipse. Okay, now it's the second part of the ellipse. Notice we're introducing two more factors in there, and t is negative number. Similarly, we're gonna draw two single ellipse at the very end. This is second kind of ellipse, and we're using two more factors here. And oh, I forgot to draw the to put the for loop in here, which is which I'm gonna draw 9 kind of 9 ellipse at the end. Okay, and don't forget the tip of the ellipse as well. Okay, so this will give us a whole bunch of ellipse and line up on the x-axis. So let's run, and notice it's really small. Well, it didn't give us the ellipse in here and the point. I wonder why. Let's go back to the script. Okay, so give us some arrows and 158. Okay, let's redo this for loop again. Oh, we should put this because it didn't define t first, so let's put this here. Okay, this should be good now. Oh, one more thing is if you rerun the program, right now I'm gonna draw on top of what they used to have, so you should delete all those stuff and then run it again. Okay, perfect. Now see we have the two tip points and all those ellipse. Let's have a better view. but the geometry is really small and it's hard for Rhino to connect the surface. It will give you a wobbly surface because it's too small. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna scale it, and let's select point. Yeah, let's select point. Let's select this. So scale. Select object. You want to select all of it, and select original point. You want to make it, depends on how big you want. Let's make it reasonably big, so it's easier. And I want this to end up on the axis too, so I'm gonna do a scale again. I'm gonna select the object, original point, reference point, I wonder why it's not on the axis, but anyways, just make sure this is still on the center, and that is all that matters. So here is it. So in order to do surface, we need to create two. We're gonna use this sweep two rails. I tried using one rails because it's easier, but it didn't give me very good surface, so I use this one. And you need to create two rails first. So we're gonna use this curve. We're gonna use this curve because you have to pass those points. So connect this. Click on right key. Right key to stop the curve. Make sure to connect the end point to end point. Okay, we need another rail. Okay, so we have our two rails, but we have to, it's like to sweep to two rails, right? So you have to cut half of the ellipse to make it like what it is. So we need to create a plane to cut this. I'm gonna use this one, easier. But make sure here it's on the XY plane. Okay. So select the surface and select trim, and you can just click on those lips to trim it. Say curve and the trim. You can choose either side to trim. make sure you trim all of it. Okay. And you don't need the surface as well, so delete the surface. And now it's time to join the ellipse and two real to be one big surface. And to do that, we need to we just go to two reels, select the first reel, this one, and select second reel, and select the cross section. Make sure you select the point first. Make sure you select the point. Okay, first one done. And do not simplify. Okay. Yeah. And here is your half surface. And let's see, here is the surface. And we know that there's a whole bunch of this kind of stuff still there, so we're gonna delete this and move this back. Now we just need the first top part of the surface. So we use mirror command and we select the surface object and we'll mirror this. Okay, and make sure to join this to surface, so it's become one big surface. Oh, it didn't join. Okay, it's joined. It's joined. Okay. Now you can see this is a perfect NASA almond. Okay, so this is how you create NASA almond using Rhino. Thanks for watching.